Python and SQL, these are very, very important concepts, right? I can say when you go to an interview, right? See, I generally taking interviews for my org, but I do cover almost most of the things. But when you go to any data engineering interview, right? Approximately 35% of questions will come from SQL. They will check your SQL skills. Remaining 65, yeah, I will see what those are all, right? Problem solving, little bit, right? Spark, and some data engineering modeling stuff. That's it. You will get a job. But yes, if you know SQL, right? See, 35% is it shows the most of your, importance in the interview. When someone is very good at SQL, okay, they panelist will definitely feel like, okay, this guy can do our job because a lot of projects, right, available in SQL even till today, okay, on data engineering side, data analyst side, right? So SQL is a mandatory skill for our role, right? Without SQL, yeah, there is no interview. Trust me. Even if you go for any interview, just after this SQL and little PySpark, we'll start slowly, attempting few of the interviews, right? Then you will see. Definitely, there will be definitely skills coming up with around 35% of your interview questions. Let's say if someone is asking 10 interview questions, 3 to 4 definitely from SQL, right? We should not leave this. And yes, not only interview point of view, we also need to know few of the concepts, right? And yeah, and hands-on, right? When today or tomorrow, if someone asks you any query, right? Any query, you should be able to do without seeing any Google, right? After some time, not immediately, but yes, after some time. So such kind of depth we are trying to cover in this syllabus, okay? Yeah. So mostly 4 classes around. We'll see if possible how it will go. But yeah, we'll try to complete this in 4 to 5 classes at max. 5 classes, okay? So how to target the SQL questions and all. Because see, without SQL, as I told, there is no interview. And even in your job, right? Some people will write in SQL, some people will write in data frames, right? If you guys able to see the data frames which we discussed in pandas in Python, it's available in YouTube. YouTube, sorry. So there I discussed a few of the data frames, but in Spark we are going to see more data frames, right? So yeah, so I recommend you guys to watch all the videos, right, which were covered. I think 3 to 4 videos you guys are missed, if I'm not wrong. Cool. So we'll just talk about few of the important stuff before starting it into depth. Okay. So in general, right? In general, this is your December season, for example. So now all the Amazon, Flipkart, right? Trying to cover some of the year-end sales. You guys are aware of year-end sales, right? So now we are trying to purchase something, right? Suppose I ordered some watch, right? So after 3, 4 months, right? After 3, 4 months, if I want to see my orders, right? If I want to see my orders, will I get that watch in my orders list or not? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how this is happening basically? Any idea?
There's a database where we could just have on this particular customer ID, so and all the that's
Yeah, perfect. So we are having database in the backend, right? So whenever someone is developing any e-commerce website or take any most of the websites, like around 95% of the websites will have database. Few of the websites are very static. There is no point, right? So yeah. uh, so as we know, whatever we are, let's say when a user is registered, when a user is adding items into the cart. User is ordering some items, right? Ordered payments, etc. All those stuff are stored in your database, right? So there is some data in your database, as you know. Let's say orders details, for example. Day one watch I purchased, day two shoes, day three laptop, right? Three items I purchased. So tomorrow, for a business, right? For business, for an Amazon owner, okay? If I want to, if an Amazon owner is asking a developer or a data engineer or a data analyst, for example, to retrieve size last 3 days or purchase history, December's purchase history. So how we are going to get that? Any idea how we are going to get that?
Filter based on the month and based on the customer ID.
Okay, very good. Filter is the answer for correct. But what we use for that? How to apply these filters?
So in SQL, I think we use select star from so and so
Yeah,
table,
correct.
and then where.
So we can use SQL in short, right? We can use SQL to retrieve some information, right? To store some information, update, delete, etc. Right? All these things we can do from SQL, right? Okay. So for that, what we need to store data, what we need? We need database, right? So if you guys know any of the SQL softwares, can you say like MySQL, Oracle, any of the other databases you guys know?
Primarily worked on MySQL. I'm not
Okay,
aware of any other.
okay, you already worked on MySQL. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are also using window functions, etc. in your SQLs?
No, I was very briefly working. I know like basic, intermediate level.
All right, cool. Fine. Um, yeah. So MySQL is one thing, like Oracle, we have Postgres, right? And we have data warehouses. If you have been listening this, keywords like buzzwords, like it's not buzzwords, yeah, it's a technology. Snowflake in the market now, very hot in the market right now. And even in Databricks, we are using this SQL. Again, those are not databases in short, but yes. So there is one thing, and yeah, there are other databases, right? Like we call it as, see, you can perform SQL on structured data. Structured data. So what do you mean by structured data here? Any idea what is structured data?
Basically, data in tables, which is readable, which is in particular format throughout.
Okay, let's say row and column,
Yeah.
right? When a data is available in row and column, this is something called as structured data, right? Okay. What is unstructured or semi-structured? Let's say semi-structured. Okay. Any idea? Semi-structured? Shiva, you might be knowing this.
I'm not exactly sure. Semi-structure is something, I think in columns where we don't have the data will be missing null or something. Some gaps are there.
Okay, Ani.
Maybe some JSON file, some file formats.
Yeah, JSON. So where you have key and value, right? If you have key and value, right? It's not a row column, right? See, row column is already a structured thing. Here you will have only key and value. JSON, it's something like a dictionary in Python. If you see dictionary in Python, this is just a JavaScript object. That's it. JavaScript object notation. That is called JSON, right? So it's something like our Python dictionaries. Okay, we'll discuss that. So We also have unstructured, right? Unstructured data. Structured, unstructured data. Any idea of unstructured data? Think of it. Just analyze in your brain.
Images, videos.
Yeah, images. Because they don't have any structure, right? Videos, right? To process this, we need to take care differently. To process this, you need to take in a different way. And to process this, we have what? SQL. Correct? So, in our data engineering journey, most of the data comes with this. That's fine. This very less cases in unstructured right now at the moment. As on today, we have less use cases on unstructured data, but yeah, bigger companies like Netflix, they might use this unstructured data. Even I used in my previous job, right? So yeah, whenever we are having any structured data, or maybe you feel like data is not in a proper structure, maybe like a text file, there is also an unstructured data, right? So if you think the data is not in any format or in any structure, right? So we need to convert that into structure, right? And then store it in your target locations. That's what we generally do most of the cases. Most of the tasks will be like that, right? So, but yes, when we are dealing with, so why I'm saying this structured, semi-structured, unstructured is we have SQL to store and process this structured data, right? We have what? We have what? SQL to store this structured and process or the query this data, right? Structured data. We have an SQL. But what about this? Maybe I'll talk something later about this unstructured data. Maybe we can store in our cloud data storages. But predominantly, I mean, most of the users, we also have NoSQL. How many of you heard this NoSQL? We have NoSQL
What?
databases like HBase, right, which is based on Hadoop. Like we have MongoDB, right? We have Cassandra. Maybe in your latest GenAI, they are also using this Pipecone, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. Those are vector databases. You guys might be hearing in a lot of noise around the media, the YouTube, whatever it is. We are having vector stores, which we'll be using for GenAI, right? So yeah, end of the day, we need some database, right? And we need some querying language to process, to query it, right? Which is nothing but SQL for now. Okay. When I say SQL, see, this is just a shortcut notation. We generally say SQL. So what is the SQL is? Structured query language. The name itself says structured query on the structure, right? Structured query language. Okay, clear till now? Got some brief why we are using SQL? Okay. Now, yeah, today your task is one task right now I'm saying install this MySQL workbench, right? This is the software MySQL workbench, right? When you install, let's say, let me open this again in front of you. See, you guys need to install MySQL server and MySQL workbench. MySQL workbench is something like a client, but see, from this interface, MySQL workbench, right? I can connect to my AWS database, which is available on my AWS cloud. Let's say it's a MySQL. MySQL is one of your database software, right? MySQL is one of your database software where you store your data, right? Where it is useful to query your data, right? Where it can store your data in terms of rows and columns in the databases, right? With respect to your tables. So MySQL is a software where we are trying to use right now, right? MySQL to learn, right? In going forward, we will directly use Spark. But yeah, anyway, things are same. But for your general practice, general learning, we definitely need this MySQL for now, right? You can add new connections, right? You can add new connections. See, in your case, if tomorrow you are installing MySQL Workbench and your MySQL server, MySQL Workbench is just a UI. See, you need MySQL server, right? Where you can give your connection name, right? And see, connection name for this I gave AWS RDS connection, right? And you just need to give this localhost. This is your localhost port. Don't change this, right? For now, don't change this. Let it be root and go ahead. And you can just Google like how to connect, what is the password, etc., etc., right? And if you click OK, you will get a box like this. This is your assignment task, right? Maybe for the next class, you guys need to be able to run your SQL queries, right? I mean, what is the software you guys are using in your MySQL in your organization? Is it MySQL Workbench or just from the terminal itself? Anim is there?
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute. I think we were using MySQL from Oracle.
Oracle. Mhm.
Yeah.
So you have a software called Oracle for the UI,
Yeah.
for where it connects to MySQL.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Maybe if you have the setup ready, you can start using that. I don't mind. But yeah,
No, I do not. I'll have to start.
yeah. So, but this is the way where we can actually use your MySQL database with your MySQL Workbench, right? Okay. So I'm just trying to connect now, connect to MySQL. So now I got a place where I can create my database like an Amazon database. Like we discussed, right? Amazon sales, December month to store data. So to store data, what you need? Database. See, things will fall like this. Data will be stored inside your database. You have tables, right? Inside your tables, you will have your rows and column. Table is nothing but row and column, right? Data. Okay, this is the format for now, right? Okay, let me create a database. Okay, let me create a database. Let's say initially, I created few of the databases. See, few of the databases. Let me ask MySQL show databases. See, I'm just talking like an English guy now, right? Whole MySQL is 80% English. Believe me. Only 20% here and there you just need to know. That's it. 20 to 30. Okay. Remaining things, if you know English, you know SQL. Very straightforward conclusion. Believe me. We are going through like the same. So, to this MySQL, I am just querying, right? See, MySQL is a database software, right? Where you have databases can be stored, right? Where you can store your databases, correct? So, in your case, so already few of the databases I have stored, I'm teaching to previous batch guys or whatever it is. If I ask this UI, MySQL Workbench, I just wrote a query. See, this is a query only, right? Show databases. This is your first query, MySQL. So after writing this, just put semicolon. Okay, this MySQL software for this workbench at least, MySQL software. And if I select this, right? If I select this, see, if I'm selecting this, if you see the button here, right? Hope you guys can see. Should I minimize the size, maximize? Clear?
Yeah, we can see.
Yeah. See, there is a button, right? Can you guys just read, have a look what it is actually helping with? Execute the script, execute the selected portion of the script or everything in the, sorry, or everything, okay, script or everything, the selected portion, right? See, for example, now I selected this. You see the selection with mouse? I will just execute. This is the way of running, right? In this workbench UI, workbench software. I'm just clicking this. See the databases list. See what is this? Just read in English. Show databases. You're asking someone. You're asking someone. That someone is who? MySQL. You're asking your MySQL software to show the databases available, right? To show the databases available. Now, if I just write a query show databases, it is showing up, right? This is one database, another database. This is the default one. Information schema is the default. Performance schema is the default. MySQL is the default. It will come with your software. But other than that, if you see the names, right? Batch 1 2025, that means before batch, not your batch. Before I taught one more batch, right? For there, I have batch 1, right? I have created a database there. If you see here, right, you can see schemas, you will be able to see it with schemas section. Database will be available in schemas section. And DE test, see, this is one of the database, KRDB. This is previous to previous batch, KRDB. And this is some of the test database, and this is the default. So see, if I want to see previous batch, I'll just click it, okay. I have tables, right? What we told? Database, tables. Inside the tables, you have data. These are the tables details. Customer table, customer data table, daily sales table, employee table, orders table. If I go inside the orders table, I'll have columns. Order ID, customer ID, order date, shipping ID, whatever it is. If I go inside the employee, columns, employee ID, employee salary, employee department name. A very basic data, right? Clear? Okay. So I want to create, right? I want to create a new database, right? I want to create a new database because see, I want to store my data, right? Where I will store? Inside your database. Inside your database, you have to create tables as well. Correct? So inside your tables, you can feed your data, right? So for that, I am creating your first database. Create. See, it's again like English. Create database. You're saying someone create database. Okay, which database? Some name you have to provide, right? You have to provide some name. Let's say batch 2 2025. Clear? Or let's say weekend batch 2025. This is the only weekend batch I took. Yeah, guys, clear? Any complexity in this query? Any complexity?
No.
Create database and database name. This is where it will create a new database. Okay, clear, sure. I'm just selecting this. See, I can also do this. Execute the statement under the keyboard cursors. See, if your keyboard cursor is here, under this, whatever are there, it will execute. But I don't want to do that for now. But I'll just select it because you will actually read what you're trying to execute if you're selecting, right? And you are very sure like what is going to execute. Yeah, I'll execute right now. Ready? I executed. One row affected. Okay, two times I clicked. See, two times I clicked. Can't create a database exists. One time it already came. If I want to create the same thing again, it will show database can't create database weekend batch 2025. It already exists because I created here. It is created. Again, I clicked like in by mistake two times. So it came. It is one way. Okay, now guys, now shall we verify? Shall we verify?
Yeah.
Okay. So to verify, what we need to do? Now I create.
Um,
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Maybe we can execute show databases and see if this database shows up.
Okay. All right. Can I do right like this? Show databases.
Mm,
Correct. Clear?
Yes.
Shiva, clear?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
So we are getting a database here. This is your first step. So after database, what we need to do? I'm just removing this guys, okay? Because it is already available in top. I don't want to make the document mess. See, this is document. Whatever you have written here, queried here, you can query wherever you want it, right? This is placed just like a notepad. It is also showing the time. Okay. Clear till now? Okay. Fine. So now, see, you have how many databases now? Let me refresh this here. This is a small refresh button. See, clicking. So our database came here. Clear? So now I want to create a table inside your weekend batch 2025 database. Any idea, guys? Any guess at least how to do this? Any guess?
Maybe
See,
add table or create table.
create table. Very good. Okay, because we are creating a database with create database, and you are saying create for table,
Yeah,
saying create table.
yeah,
Okay.
taking a wild guess.
Yeah, yeah, that is correct, right? But yeah, Shiva, anything we are missing here?
So I think there will be a source schema, like
Okay, correct. Schema. Yeah. What is schema here is like? Okay. Anim, you said like, right? So create table. So inside your table, what are available? Let's see this. Inside your table, what are available? Okay,
columns,
let's see. Create table. Okay. As a name told, create table. So I want to give a table name called customers, right? Till now, you guys are clear, right? So inside your customers or inside any of this table, right? Any of this table, what are available?
columns,
Columns. So these table columns are nothing but schema. What is that? Table columns or data columns, right? Data definition columns, right? Is nothing but schema. SCHEMA. We call it as schema, right? Okay, cool. Clear? So inside my customer, I want to give what I can give customer ID, right? For example, ID now, for now, I'll tell how to do, why we are specifically putting ID, right? See, every table, every row, right? Every row is a unique row, right? Where you can differentiate with some IDs. So here I'm differentiating with customer ID, right? So to identify a particular customer, see, you're an employee for an organization, right? Or maybe in your school days, you have a roll number, right? Particular roll number where you will say present, absent, right? Maybe in your college, some hall ticket number, right?
Yeah.
So for every table, right? To recognize an item, we just need some of the ID for that. Correct? So I gave that ID and I'm saying it as int. Int means integer. I want that ID should be a number inside my database. That is the meaning. What I need? I need that ID should be represented as number inside my database. Okay. So now I gave a name, right? I gave a cust name. It's a customer name. Okay. Now I am saying varchar 20. See, varchar is nothing but characters vary. Characters means a string for now. Think like a string of 20 characters. Anything you can give, string, right? Varchar. Customer name should be some string, right or wrong? So for age, what I will give? Guys, for age,
Integer.
integer, very good. Location, I need the customer location also.
Varchar.
Varchar, maybe 50. For example, 50 characters he may give. Okay, it's okay, you can give whatever you want, but yeah, just for this an example. Okay, clear? This is your customer table. Put commas for each and every column. Create table, table name. Here create database, database name. Create table, table name. This is your thing. Okay, just a second, guys. What's not happening? Okay, it's boot. Okay, create table, table name. Here you need to give any table name you want. Okay, this is just a dynamic. I can put anything here. I'm just writing syntax before and then columns. I'll just mention schema for now. This is your syntax to create a table, and this is your actual table. Clear? Till now we are clear, right? Okay, I'll ask you a simple question, guys. Simple question. We are saying, right? We are saying, see, this is fine, entirely fine, that we have created a customer table where you have an ID, integer, customer name, age, location. Perfect. This is what we discussed, and we are saying this is correct. Right or wrong?
Right.
Yes.
You guys got any other doubt?
I have one doubt.
Yeah, please.
How do we know this table is going to be created in our particular database?
Exactly. Very good question. So you have several databases, right? How will
Yeah.
you know? How will you tell MySQL to create it under your weekend batch? Perfect. Right?
Mm.
Yeah. Sometimes people will write like this, weekend batch dot customers, but yeah, I don't want to do that. Very good question. So before creating a table, what we need to do is we should tell MySQL that we have to do any operations, right? All the operations we are trying to do should be on one database, right? Perfect. So we are doing for that. We are using use, right? Use this database name. Use weekend batch. Now, throughout this document, until you write use another database, throughout this document, until you write another use somewhere in the line number 1000 or what wherever it is, if you write use de test, then it will change from there 1001, right? So when you are executing this use weekend database, let me execute this. Okay, use weekend, right? Batch. Now we are saying MySQL, whatever the commands you execute after this command, whatever the commands you execute after this command, it will use this weekend batch 2025. Clear? Use is one of the keyword. Create is keyword. Database. This create database is one clause. We call it SQL clauses, SQL keywords, whatever. Okay, clear? See here we don't have any indentations, nothing. Just put semicolon. That's it. Wherever you want to write like this, it will work. No problem. Clear, Ani?
Yes.
This is actually I wanted to tell, but yeah, it's good that you guys are asking doubt from the same. I'll execute this. See, I executed this. Whatever we executed, you are coming here. Output window. Right? This green, success. When you get red, it is fail. Okay? Now let's create a table under this. This is green, right? Now we are in which database? Which database, guys?
Weekend.
Weekend
Table.
batch.
Now I'll put show tables. What I'll do? I'll put show tables. What we are expecting in show tables?
Customers table.
Customers table. Read the output window, guys. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry. Okay, this is good. Okay. Table in weekend. Tables in weekend batch 2025. You have one table which is customers. Okay. Clear? Now we are
Yes.
working well. So we are slowly improving step by step. Now we need to put the data inside this. Okay. See, most of your data engineering things, you'll not write this query, but for the SQL sake, I'm saying. So how will you put the data? Any guess? Any guess? Any guess? Any English guess?
Add rows, maybe.
Maybe add rows. Okay, Shiva. Any guess? Not getting at the moment.
No. What was that question? Sorry, sir, I missed it. Sorry.
So to create, so now we have a table. Now we need to insert the data, right?
Yeah,
So what we can use? Anim is saying add rows. Maybe there would be some query called add rows. Okay, now what you are suggesting?
I don't exactly remember, but we have to insert. I
Exactly.
remember a primary key and foreign key where I used to use.
Insert into this is an English, right? We are inserting data. Insert into table.
Yeah,
Okay. Insert into table. What is your table name?
customers.
Customers.
Customers and values. See, there are other ways also. We can just give column names again and then put values, but I'm straight away putting values because this will not use most of the time in our data engineering journey. Okay. What is your first column, guys? What is your first column?
ID.
ID. So I want to give 1, 2, 3 is my ID, right? What is the next column?
Customer
Customer
name.
name.
Customer name. Let's put Sai is your customer name. Okay, next age. Let me put something. 28. What is my location? It's Hyderabad. Okay, clear? I'll just put semicolon there. Just we are saying, see what we are trying to insert? We are trying to insert some data, right? We are trying to insert some data. So which data? It should be equal to your columns, right or wrong? Because this is your table, right? We'll have rows and columns. So now I am inserting my data like rows and columns, correct? This is my first row, column 1, column 2, column 3 and column 4. Clear? Let me execute this. It is showing success, boom. Okay. Now let me do select. Okay. I just want to say one thing. How will I verify whether the data is inserted or not? Right? See here, you will have the columns, right? But how will you verify the data? See, I want to see my data inside my table. Okay. I just want what? I just want to see my data inside the table. What I'll do? There is a very popular statement. Very popular statement.
Select. Yeah.
Yes. Select. Select. Star. Star means all the columns. Simple. Star. Wherever you see star in your SQL, that means all. Star is equal to everything. All. Okay. Select star. Okay. That means star means select everything. Select everything from your table. Which what is your table? Customers. This is the way you can verify your data. Okay, cool. We got ID, we got customer name, we got age and location, whatever we have given the schema. This is your schema, column names. Going forward, I'll call it as a schema. You guys need to understand those are nothing but your column names, right? All right. So now we entered this data and we are able to see the data here. I just want to enter one more row. Okay. Let me copy paste. I have few of my data already available. Okay, let me execute this. I'm copying this. See, I even though I have pasted somewhere, okay, in the notebook, in this query editor, we call it as query editor, right? But I have to select the particular lines which I already added. If I select all three, you will get all. I just want to select this. Okay, I added my data. Total how many rows? 3 rows. Clear? Clear, guys? Now let me add one more thing. Insert into customers. Sorry. Values 105. Shiva, what is your roll number? Maybe in your school, do you remember something? A fancy number.
It's pretty big. It's
Make it
104.
104.
Yeah, yeah. 104, 121,
Okay,
533. Yeah,
let's put 104 for now because it is in already a serial thing. Very good.
yeah.
Let me put Shiva as the customer here for my database. Customers data. Let me put 26, for example. Put something called Maybe Shiva says in Hyderabad. Why it's giving error, guys?
Instead of age, we have integers mentioned and we've given
Yeah. So
characters.
this is integer is age. So we are actually giving string here, right? Now let's see. What is the error? Read this error, last one.
Customer doesn't exist.
There is a mistake, right? I gave a wrong
Oh, yeah.
customer ID.
Table.
But whatever we are giving, it will show. We'll just go there and just, yeah. Clear Shiva's record. We are inserting Shiva's record very difficult, right? Yeah, Shiva, you are into Hyderabad now. Cool. Yeah. So now, see, I told star means everything. When we are trying to retrieve or get some data from any table, definitely what you need? You need some table name or you need columns, which columns to pick, right? And those things we are selecting here. That's it. Select star means all columns from table. Okay, if I want to pick only name and age, if I want to pick only name and age, so how I'm going to do that? Any idea, guys? Any guess? Name and age for all the customers. I don't want all the columns.
Instead of star where we selected all, we'll select
Query.
customer
I just
name.
need query privately, please.
Oh,
Send me the query privately, both. Let's see how the syntax is trying to get properly. This is your schema if you guys need schema. I'll just copy paste and execute. That's it.
You want just the age and
Name and
customer
age.
name and
Name
age.
and age. Name and age. Yes.
I missed colon at the end. Yeah.
I'll select both of your queries here. We'll see how it goes. Why it's showing red? This is Siva's query. Okay. Ani's query. Okay. What is the error here?
Even it showed last time for me as well when I was doing on this workbench. I think we are not able to use the schema and to the table. I think we are already inside this table. That
Yeah.
might be that's the reason, I guess.
Let's execute this. We got customer name and age. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let's see what is the mistake in
from statement.
this. Yes. Perfect. Got it, Shiva. You wrote everything correct, even with the case also. Case is also correct. Small
Yeah, I
customer
forgot
name.
from condition.
Anim's case is like this, but still it worked, right? That's the only thing. See, you can do like this. If you're in somewhere and you don't want to use database, you just need to do it this way. database name and table name. This will work. Okay. Or already we have done use statement, right? You use this particular database. So we can actually use this one, right? Clear? This is the only thing you need practice. That's it. We'll just forget the small things. Okay. So now I'll ask you one more question, guys. Ready? One more question.
Hmm.
Ready to query? Yeah. Okay. I just want only Shiva's record. How will I get it?
It would be select star, select.
See, this is your data, your complete data. I just want this Shiva's record.
So we can just group ID by ID. We can get it right.
Okay. Okay. Can you guys just ping me the query, please? Right. Right. Whatever the highlighted thing, I just need that. End of the classes, SQL you guys will master for sure. If you just respond me, definitely you'll get it. Okay. One response I got already. Okay. Cool. Uh, Perfect. 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 I'll just paste your responses. This is one response. This is another response. See, one small suggestion. Whenever you guys are writing some SQL statements, put everything small or put everything capital. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the way. Okay. So whom should I execute first?
I think both answers are right. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, both answers should be right. Yes. But Shiva's is more, prominent. Why I can say that? See, yours is correct actually, because the question I asked is I want Shiva's record, so
Siva, yeah.
you got it. That should be fine. But what Shiva done is, by seeing this data, see, in your data there can be another Shiva also, right? For example. So in that case, you should ask, I have 10 Shivas, so which Shiva I have to pick? So in that case, ID is useful. In that case, ID is useful. Yeah, you guys are right, because the data which has shown you is only this. Which has shown you is only this. In this, there is no repetitive customer names, right? You guys got this. But yeah, this will work even though if you have, 1000 ID Shiva 28 Bangalore somewhere, right? But yeah, as per my question, both are right. Very good. Yeah, perfect. But yes, I asked only Shiva name I raised, so you have done it with the customer name. That is also fine. This is what I am supposing, right?
Mm.
Correct or not? I'm just
Yeah.
assuming. Yeah, big.
So I thought in a table name, if we want someone with this particular name, the number of customers, maybe that would give every customer with Shiva.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect. Even that is also fine. You can get multiple records with the name Shiva. Okay. But I highlighted like the only record, so that's also fine. Whatever Shiva's wrote is also fine. Yeah. Cool. Okay. So now you got all the columns where the customer name is Shiva. So I just want only Shiva's location. You just need to write like this. See, after select, you should definitely get a column name. What is that? You should definitely get a column name after this select. Right? If I break down this query like this, see if I somewhere you guys will see the queries like this also in big projects. Right? Like this. So whatever there. See, you see the keywords, right? From select to from. Blue letters are keywords, okay? SQL keywords. Query clauses, we can say. So whatever coming just beside your select, these are nothing but your column names. What are those? Column names. See, if you see in a previous example, you have select a star, right? And you have customer name and age, right? Now you are having location. If I execute this, I should get what? What is the output I should get? Shiva, if I execute this, what should be my output?
The same thing, same.
Same means?
Just the location we get.
Yeah. What is that final?
Hyderabad, yeah.
Yeah, Hyderabad. Only Hyderabad. Because I'm only getting I'm only giving only one
The
column. Right? After select, you have a column here. Perfect? Yeah. Now I just want to create another table. Right? I want to create another table. Table employee. I'll just put ID. Name of the employee. Sorry. Again, age of the employee. See, this is just your employee data in your organization. Hiring date. This is your date format, right? It's a date format, not integer, not string, it's a date. Date is one data type in SQL. Salary is integer, right? City. 20, 30 is enough. Okay. All the commas and then finally. Guys, clear? I already try to execute this now. See, we have created one more table. Now, if I just refresh this, after this customers, you will get one more table. You got employee, right? Clear? I
Yes.
just created an employee table. So now let me insert the data inside your employee. I already have the data, I'll just put it insert statements by the way. Clear? This is my employee data. You can cross check ID, right? Name, age, hiring date, this is your date, salary, city, right? Okay. Okay. This is a semicolon we need to give in the top. Then you will remove. See, if you're not giving semicolon in the workbench, it will show the next line error. So always give semicolon. So I just want to execute all the selects at one time. See, insert, right? Selected and just executed. Now let's verify. Let's verify. How to verify? Select star from employee table name. Correct. Select star from employee. Ideally, we should give employees, because employees means you'll have inside that employees you'll have each employee data. Correct. See, generally in your folders, how you will create in your folder, employees folder. Employee means only one. So yeah, that's just a best practice I'm saying. But yeah, technically it will work. But as a best practice, your table name should be employees, where you can store each employee data. Just remember, right? But yes, technically this will work. Any name you can give. See, all your data you got from Sai to Ishwar, Lucknow to Hyderabad, right? Cool. Now, how many employees are there, guys? How many employees are there? Can you check? Can you check? What is the number?
It's 12,000.
No, no, no. How many employees are there? My
Six
question
total, six.
should be five, right? Please check it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's five. Yeah, one ID is missing.
Yeah, it's five. So, if you have 1,000, can you count? Because see, IDs can be messy. Today someone will join, tomorrow that someone will leave. The same ID will not be given to that guy, right? New ID will be generated. Always future IDs will be generated, not the previous. So now with the SQL query, see now with your human eye, you told it's a 5. With your SQL query, how will you say, how will you get me the total number of employees available inside your employee table? Any idea?
Oh,
Yes.
Question is clear, right? Any doubts in
yeah.
question? Yeah.
Mm.
I think we can tell
Hmm.
count.
Count. Very good. Very good. Count. Okay. Can you try telling me the statement? How to write?
Select
Select. Yeah. Okay. Select.
count.
Count.
In the brackets we can put star in the
Okay.
star
Mhm.
from employees. I think this will give the full. Yeah, let's try. I think.
Perfect. Okay. So it's nothing simple. It's just reading. It's just counting. It's like columns, right? It's okay. If you take one column or it's taking multiple columns, that should not be an issue. But yes, if you just put ID also, you will get. If you take name also, you will get. Something you have to count, right? How did you count it here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Similarly, it will also count. If you put star also fine. If you put one column, see, you have 10,000 rows. Some column you can count, right? Because the question is only to get the total number of records. Total number of records in a table. You can take one column and then count that column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in that particular column. Or if you take, you just give star, it will automatically get all the columns and the count of those. Simple. Count is one of the method, right? Count method. Clear? Count star from employee. Now let me execute. See, you are getting this count star, right? Or count ID, whatever you use, column name, right? But I don't want like this in my output. Star. You getting the output, right, guys? You can able to see this. This is my output, right? So in my output also, I am getting this. Why I am getting this as a schema? Any idea why you are getting? Sure, the query is correct, whatever you told. But why I am getting this inside my result? This is my result, right? This is my table count, and inside the count is a header, and this is one column and the value. Any idea, guys?
Does it have something to do with distinct count or just all count?
No, just normal total number of records I asked. I didn't ask anything like duplicate records to eliminate or unique records to fetch. I just asked total number of records. The query is correct. Whatever Shiva told is correct. But inside your result, if you see the result,
Yeah.
the heading name is, see, if I execute this, right, select star from employee, I'm getting ID, name, age, hiring date, salary. Correct? All this.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked a question like count, right? I want this as total number of employees, total underscore employees, not count star. What I will do with count star for the user, business people, I don't know, right? Count star means I don't know. I want some name, correct?
We can
So if you,
alias it.
Yeah.
alias, okay. Where I have to alias?
I'm not sure at the end
Select
after
count star as so and
Yeah,
so
because
goes.
see, after select, whatever we are giving, it is a column name, right?
Yeah.
It's a column name. So this is your logic, right? This is your logic to find the count, right or wrong? This is just your method to find the count of your data, means total data. Whatever the total is there, you will get it here. I will just put this column name. See, this is column name or not?
Yeah.
After your select, this is your column name or not? See,
Yeah.
whatever
As
whatever there here, it will be your column name. So we will just rename it or alias it. Alias
as
means
as
as total employees. Okay. This entire thing is total alias. See, only after comma I can add new column age, right? But yeah, I'm just telling it. Until unless it will be only one column, right? The column name will be total employees. Let's see this. Clear? Any question, guys? Any questions, please? Happy to answer.
I'm good.
Shiva, yourself? Any question?
no, I'm good as well.
You're also good at it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
So, see here. We have mentioned here with comma separated with column names, right? Here also, if you want to add another thing, we can add, but with count, we'll not add at the moment. I'll tell you there is one more concept. There we will see. But yes, this is your column name. You can also make it as, and you can just change your column name, alter your column name. Not alter have different meaning, but yeah, alias it. Alias. Alias is something like a recognition only, right? If you see alias, okay, um, when we call someone, right? Allu Arjun alias icon star, right? Something like that. It's some other name. Cool. Okay. Now, guys, see here. I'll ask you two more questions. I just want a guys from Hyderabad. How will I get it? Simply I ask the question. I want to get employees from Hyderabad. Just private me the answer. This is your data, right? I just want to get Hyderabad employees only. Hyderabad employees. See, my question, how initially what I told, I want data from Hyderabad people. Now I just told, I want Hyderabad employees. How crisp my question is. Hyderabad employees. Can you guys get me Hyderabad employees with some query, please? You have data here and you have data here. This screen is also visible, right? The one which I highlighted in the bottom. Guys?
Yeah, it is visible. Yeah.
Okay, okay, cool.
Can you
I
repeat the
want
question?
Hyderabad employees. I want Hyderabad employees.
Okay. I sense there is something tricky there, but I'm going with the basic answer.
What is tricky? What do you?
I mean, the way you're mentioning it, I find there's a tricky response to it.
This
I
is
mean,
the
sorry about the colon. Yeah.
okay. No, I think Siva sent it. Firstly, okay. See the mistakes, guys.
The quotes I missed. Yeah. It's string cracked. Yeah.
These are very important. Otherwise, it will treat it as a column name or something like this: table name, column name. Has nothing changed from the queries, right? Both are same almost. Let me execute it. Correct. Correct. Yeah. So what is your doubt, Ani? The answers are correct.
Yeah. I just thought the way you mentioned it, there might be something I was missing, but yeah.
No, no, no. Be confident because this is just a question I asked. I want data from Hyderabad. First I asked, I want data from Hyderabad, right? See,
Yeah.
this is where clause. Okay. Where is nothing but to filter the data, right? So I'm using the word Hyderabad. That means you have to filter on which one?
City.
City. That's it.
No.
So city is Hyderabad. So whenever you are trying to do any where clause, where is nothing but to filter your data, right? To filter. So we are using Hyderabad. So now I want an employees which are not from Hyderabad. How will we do that?
One sec.
Shall I repeat question?
Sorry. Yeah, yeah, please.
I want employees which are not in Hyderabad. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Both are giving same answers, but yeah, see this.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, quotes I missed, I guess. Again.
Where do you got this code from any Google?
I think he's copy pasting.
No, 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 no. I'm not.
This is a Google code, right?
No, no. When I was typing, it was coming.
Seriously. Okay. Anyway, so when we are trying to do, right? It's okay, guys. See, don't do any Google and all. Just two mistakes. Like, that's the reason I'm asking you guys to send a private chat. Not taking names, right? Who sent this? Who sent this?
I was just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, cool. But yeah, try to make the mistake. No problem. See, this is not equal to operator we learned in Python.
Yeah.
So simply when we are trying to do in SQL, we'll have the same thing. Select start from employees. Okay, till now we'll get all the employees. We'll see where. Okay, where is filter. Okay, we are applying filter on city column. We're applying filter on city column. City not equal to Hyderabad. Simple. This is correct. Clear? These are all the people which are not in Hyderabad. See, first three guys. Sai, Patel, Karthik. Cool. We can also write the same query with a different operator. I'll just write it. See, I just want you guys to know if someone is writing, okay, you guys need to understand. If you see some code outside, right? Just need to find it out. Okay, guys, clear? This is also a not equal to operator. Let's try to execute. Getting?
Yeah.
This is also not equal to operator. This is also not equal to operator. Whatever you know, you can write it. But when you see some code like this, you should understand, okay, this is not equal to operator. That is my intention to say this. Clear? Okay.
Yep.
Just give me the answer in private now. Okay. Don't Google, please. It's for your purpose. I just want employees, right? Employees in Bangalore and Hyderabad, both IT cities. I call it like that. Getting employees from Bangalore and Hyderabad. Try to write it with your own hands, guys, please. Just you'll get to know more. You'll practice it. It's now itself. How much well you practice, you'll get that much knowledge here. Otherwise, definitely you'll forget. Trust me. I want employees from Bangalore and Hyderabad, both the cities now. Answer, please. Okay. Okay. This is one answer. Again, this is a Google answer.
No, I when I'm typing it on the chat, it's coming like that for me in the Mac, I guess.
Are you sure?
Yeah. It's the typo. When I'm using it in the shift, it's coming.
Okay. 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 Let me do this. Okay. Even I don't know whether this will work or not. Let's see. Hmm. So when you're using is equals to, right? When you're using is equal
Yeah,
to,
I think, sorry, the syntax is in instead of is equal to, can we put in?
okay, why we should put in? Any reason?
Uh,
I know this because it comes as a set, right? So
yeah.
if it belongs in that set,
Yeah.
then that is why in comes in.
Mhm. Okay, this is fine. See, you apply to this multiple conditions, right? Where city is equals to Hyderabad or city is equals to Bangalore. Very simple. Very simple. I appreciate that because this is your just or case in Python. You can just relate with Python. That's it. Okay. When we use in is, for example, if you're trying to see which column you're trying to filter. See, guys, which column you're trying to filter?
City.
City column. So when you're trying to filter one column, right? Inside that column, you're trying to filter with multiple values, right? if you're trying to filter with multiple values, understand what is the multiple value here? Hyderabad, Bangalore. These are two values, right? Data, multiple data. Inside a single column, we use in clause, in, right?
Yes.
Select star from employee where city in, give multiple values inside the city column. This is also fine. See, only this thing is like we have to write every time. If I put five things, or city is equals to some Lucknow, or city is equal to some Pune, but still it work. There is a shortcut way of writing. Okay. Let me execute this again. In. Got it? Hey, what happened? Why you are only getting Bangalore, Shiva?
I think the typo error, spelling mistake.
Ah,
Hyderabad spelling is wrong.
very good. I had to put it wrong. Clear? This is the way to write. Okay. See, I'll share this entire document with you guys. You guys need to practice it one more time. Yes. Okay. I want an employees. One more question. See this employee data. Okay. I want an employees, right? Who are not in Bangalore and Lucknow. Rest of the things I want. Employees apart from Bangalore and Lucknow, I want all other employees to be present on the screen. Need a query, guys. So shall I write that? Just see here. Select star from, what is the question? Select star from employee where city not in or not in. Bangalore,
Yeah, no.
Lucknow. Let me copy paste it. I'll get, see, because in one column we are doing the conditions on multiple values. So in that, just use in or not in according to your question.
Small doubt.
Yeah,
So, is it case sensitive? Say if I mention Bangalore with a small b,
yeah,
will it
yeah, yeah.
still show?
Small b.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So they're not case sensitive, right?
No.
Okay.
But I think yes, there should be some way where we can make it. I'll show you that. And if you see here, you'll get it. Okay. Hyderabad H. Actually, while creating a table, we can give something. I forgot
I
it.
just wanted to show. Even the table names or the column names are not
You
case sensitive, right?
no, you
In
can
case
give
by
any,
mistake
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
mention.
You can give employee like this.
Okay.
Getting?
Yeah,
Because you cannot give same column name, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing. Clear?
Yes.
So yeah, we'll continue our class till 5:30, right? And we'll call it a day. Fine, because we already need, you guys need to revise few things,
Yeah.
correct? Okay. So now I have how many cities? How many cities, guys?
Four.
Four.
4 cities.
Four. So, but in my data, I can see 5 cities, 6 cities, or five cities.
Yeah, it's one repeated. Yeah.
But how will you get in the column, like in that query, right?
Distinct. You can
Yeah.
use distinct.
I can use distinct select. Distinct means unique. Okay.
Mm.
Distinct means unique. Select distinct city. I just need unique city names. Question is, I want unique city names. City from
Employee.
pretty easy. If you once practice this as skill, you'll feel very happy because everything is executing, right? All these unique city names.
We can even use the distinct within the count, right?
Distinct count, yes.
Okay. Just verifying.
Yeah. I'll show that also, but in just later sessions. Now just see, till here we know, till now we done with where city is equals to where this. Here also I'm using where city. So let's start from employees, where city. Like, what is this percentage ERA? Any idea?
I believe it is something like it could be anything and it contains ERA and then percentage it could contain any other.
Yeah, so in the city, right? So let's start from employee where city is equals to like city like is something like a regular expression. Regular expression means a pattern to fetch from the string. Means in this example, see ERA is there, right? So inside your city column, wherever ERA is there, ERA, right? ERA, wherever ERA is there, before it can have anything, after it can have anything. But ERA should be present inside your city name, right? ERA should be present inside your city name. Before that, anything you can have. After that, anything. See, in what we'll get if you execute this? Guys, any guess? Based on, see, these are your city names.
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Because in your Hyderabad, ERA is available. HYDERA, right? Before this, anything can have. That's why before this, 1%. After this, you can have anything. That's why you have another percentage. If I execute this, you are getting these two employees from Hyderabad. See, that means I am fetching an employee's data where city can be like this format, right? I don't know the city name, but I just know the format. Some ERA will come at the middle, somewhere, starting, ending, etc. like that. People will remember, right? This movie name will starts with K or M or Y, whatever it is. Similarly, like that. City name starts with this thing, or in middle I have ERA. I want those employees. We'll just use like case for that. Okay. Okay. Everything we touched, but we didn't touch the salary part. Okay. Guess till 5:30, no break. Fine, right? 13
Yeah.
minutes. You can wind up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Fine. So, who is having highest salary, guys?
Mm, sure.
Is it? Okay, my bad. Okay. Ishwar is having highest salary, for example, as per this data. Okay. Not in real, but yes. Okay. In your query, okay, in your query, how will we get this is? How will we get this is? I want the maximum salary. I don't want the name, whatever it is. As an Amazon owner, what is the highest salary number I need? Right? What is the salary, highest salary? This is what I need. Okay. Let me check. Highest salary. Can I use max in Python? Similar like Python, max function.
Yes, yeah.
Max salary. Max salary. I'm just using maximum of salary. Okay. Maximum of salary from Here I'm not giving quotes, see, because I'm not doing on string. You understood? I'm doing on the column. Here I gave quotes because I'm just doing on the string value. But here I am doing on the entire column because in entire column I need the highest salary person or the highest salary, right?
Got it.
From simple use max salary, highest salary, both are same. How much? 50,000 is your max salary. Now I just need to alias it max. Generally people do aliases more like this. Cool. Perfect, right? How will I do minimum salary, guys? Minimum salary.
Same thing as min.
Select min of salary as minimum salary from employee, right? Who is the minimum least guy? Who is this having 10,000? Let's see.
I think sorry.
Again, me, see. I am the least when I go Lucknow. I am the highest when I be in Hyderabad. Okay, very good. So inside your data, let's see some of the statistics. Select, I'll just do something, sorry. Select. See, these are aggregated functions. Later we'll use it very much. Okay. We need to
Mhm.
understand what is the minimum in the group. HR department, what is the minimum salary, right? For each department, I need minimum salaries. For each department, I need maximum salary. Software development group, admin group, HR group, finance group. What are the highest salaries in all the groups? Can be a case, right, guys? Can be a
Yeah.
case. So that's why you just need to know the aggregated functions. Aggregated functions means minimum, maximum, average, sum, etc. So we will do everything in one query. Minimum salary. We'll go with minimum salary as min salary, right? I also write like something like this. See, you will write the complex queries like this only. Shiva, you remember? Max salary
Yeah.
in this fashion, in this format. Okay. Max salary. So you will get maximum salary in the table, right? So now two columns are done. Now average salary. There's a problem called average, right? Average. If you guys remember anything, please let me know. I'll write it. Minimum, maximum, average. Sum of all salaries, right? How much I'm giving from my pocket as the owner. Sum of all salaries. What is the average salaries? Sum of total salary I can give. Total salary I paid. Okay. Inside my organization. Okay. Clear?
Mm.
Any other things, guys? Okay, for now I remember this. We can do like this from employee. Clear?
Yeah.
I'm just doing everything in one particular query, right? Minimum salary, maximum salary, average salary, total salary, everything in one just particular single query. See, minimum salary. All these are columns, right or wrong? After select, everything is column. Till
Yeah.
from. Till from, everything is a column. So now, minimum salary, maximum salary, all these are columns, right? See, this much salary I'm paying in total. Is the average people is earning 20,000, 21,000, right? Guys,
Got it.
you are clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So I have, see, every time I'm doing like this, right? Select star from employee, right? Select star from employee, right? See, you have less data, you are doing like this. That's fine. Just a second. See guys, you are just doing like this, right? Select star from employees. You have only 5 rows, that's fine. What if you have 1 lakh rows? There is no point of fetching all the data, right? Right or wrong? Why we need to
We
fetch
can
every data? We will just
limit.
put some limit. Limit 10, okay? 10 means 10 records. So now I have five records, right? I'll just put limit 2. Okay. If I just put limit 2, how many records I have to put? See, this will give you the number of records to fetch.
Mm.
2 records, first 2 records.
Mm.
Guys, right or wrong? Similarly, you can
Right.
also do last 2 records also. But there is a other way, I'll tell you going forward. Clear?
Got it.
Because this is the best practice in our company. Most of our companies will do like this, limit 10. They'll just see the data, what the data is. First 10 records they'll check, then they will understand. They will understand, okay, this is an employee name will be like this format, dates will be like this. To see your data, don't do select star from employee all the time. MySQL it's okay, but when we are going, for the big data purpose and all, this is not advisable, right? Big data means you'll get all the data at once, right? That doesn't looks good, and your system will hang, right? Am I making sense? Guys, yes, no, doubts?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Okay. Let's see the employees data for now. I can go to there and execute the same. Okay. Can you guys get me whose salary is less than 20,000? I need employees whose salary less than 20,000. Just a private chat. Select. See guys. I'm just, which column I need to apply filter? I want the employees whose salary less than 20,000, right? I want to give hike to them.
Salary.
Okay. Select star from employee where salary less than symbol. We learned in Python 20,000. Simple. My question is that 20,000 is integer, so no quotes. Getting see guys. These salaries are less than 20,000. Ishwar is having 50,000 and someone is having how much? Yeah,
Patel is up
Patel
20.
is having exact 20. I asked less than 20. If you give less than or equal to, he'll also get. Okay. Less than or equal to is like this. Let's verify. Getting? Less than or equal. Same Python. Whatever we used in Python. Same. Operators will not change. Clear? Now, see guys, this is the last query today. We are writing now. Whatever we are writing now, next question for you both. Okay. Whatever we are going to write now is our last query for today. Okay. We have only 1 minute. Okay. Now, I want to give hike to all my employees. Okay. And I want to give the name as new salary. Okay. See the question. I want see, as a owner, I want to give hike to my employees. Okay. For that, I need all this data. I need all this data. Along with that, if I give new salary, I want new salary column, and hike is 20% for each. I'm very good to honor. I want to give hike 20% for each employee. How will you write the query for this? Little complex, but think and execute. Your brain will work. Just think. I want new column which is new salary here with 20% hike for each employee. In short. Any questions on the question? Guys, any questions on the question?
The new salary is going to be the new column. So
Yeah.
that can be, we can alias it, or we can, do we
Yeah.
need it per?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But I need 20% hike
Yeah.
on that values. Each employee should get 20% on the new column. Clear? Question is clear? You guys have only 1 minute to do this. Your brain will work, guys. Just think of this. Give the mistake, no issue. You're all good. No help required. It's a very small query, right? The time up, guys. Time up. So whatever you're thinking, you can discuss with me.
I thought we would use an update one. I was not sure if we're supposed to use alter or
Update
update.
employees set new set is equals to. Okay. Even the update query have some flaws, but okay. Mhm. For which employee you're updating? To every employee? With that?
Goal was that.
Yeah. Okay, cool. You tried something. Okay, cool. But the formula is correct. Okay.
Yeah.
Shiva, what is your thought?
I was thinking to multiply the salary into 1.20 or something like that.
1.20. Okay.
But
Mm.
again, we want the entire column data, right? I cannot alias it. We want ID, name, age.
20%, I can write 0.2,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, yeah, aliasing part should be there because I asked a question to add a column to this particular table with new salary. Not physically adding a column, but it should be in the query. See, here we are not added physically to employee.
Yeah.
Here we are just aliasing, but it's a query purpose. We just got this.
Yeah.
These columns are not available in your employee table. But if you just run this, select star from employee, we're getting all the columns again because this is stored in database, right? This is stored in database. So now I want all the columns, right? I can use star, but I can use this. Have a check, guys. Very important. ID, name, tell me all the columns.
Age.
Age,
Age,
hiring date,
hiring date, and just correct me if I'm doing any mistake in typo.
salary,
Salary,
city.
city. So these are all I have. So now what is my question? What is my question, guys?
Add a new table, new column, new
New column.
salary.
Okay. New. Okay. So straight away you cannot add like this. You can put, okay, this is one way as to represent you can do like this. But what we have to do adds as new salary, which is new salary, right? See, for count, we done like this, right? For max
Hmm.
salary, for example, this is one logic, right? This is one logic. Maximum salary logic is there. This function is doing some logic, right? Even this count is doing some logic. Somewhere we wrote count. Okay, anyway, average, some logic, max, some logic, count, some logic here, some logic is performed or not.
Yes.
So we have to write our logic here. Simple. Salary, I'm
Zero.
incrementing the salary, right? I'm incrementing what? This salary. So
Yeah.
now employee should get what? This salary plus 20% on the salary into 0.2. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I am virtually creating a new column, but it's not, I'm not storing in employee table, right? I'm just representing here inside the memory, right? See, this will give you new column or not? As. Similarly, see, minimum as, maximum as, this logic as new salary, right? See the logic. Salary, for each employee, you'll get this salary. Okay, this salary plus salary into 20%,
Hmm.
right? That will be your new salary. Okay. I'll slightly change this. Okay. Let's run this. Okay, let's run this.
Um,
You guys clear
yes.
how to write the logics? Any logic you can write like this. See, you'll see in your projects, you'll see lot of logic like this. Case statement, big logics, but this is the only way. This is the way to write. Getting new salary, now I'll get, see, 10,000 guy will get 12,000.
Hmm.
20,000 will get, guy get 24,000. This thing. I'm getting 60,000. Okay, good. Clear, guys?
Basically, this query written only shows us the result. It is not
Yes.
actually adding the column.
Adding the data into, yeah, we are not writing any add statement, right? Insert statement.
Yeah, got it.
We're just representing the data like this, reporting.
Got it.
We're just reporting the data. Actual data we are not changing. See, actual data you don't have, sorry, you will not have anything called new salary. Data is not changing, but inside the memory we are changing it, right? We are logically changing in the memory, not in the database. This is the point. Clear? We are representing, we are reporting the data. Clear? I'll just change this position of this because salary and new salary should be just beside. This is for my satisfaction. Comma, right? Let me run it. See, salary and new salary just side by side. This is just for my representation, my satisfaction. Anywhere you can do. Clear, guys? Salary, 20% increment. Happy?
Hmm.
Clear, Shiva?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Whatever I told today, okay, I'll straight away create one GitHub link. Okay. I'll create one GitHub link. I will paste this all the things, right? I'll upload this document. Even Python, I have few things. I'll see Python I might have. I'll also post those as well, no problem. And I will, even the last batch Python is there. I'll paste that. That's even more detailed documentation purpose. Okay, fine. So I will share this GitHub link in a while, right? You will you will generally see the document like this, GitHub, something like this, already maintained, but yeah. So you will see the GitHub like this, and yes, from there you can actually refer this. Okay, you can actually refer like this. You will have this link I will give. Okay, like this. So inside this link, you'll have like this one by one, and then you will able to see whatever we have discussed inside the class today. Okay, cool. Guys, clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So hope you enjoyed the session. Any questions?
Mm, we are
No.
clear. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go and watch some other previous recordings so that we'll get some idea on Python.
Previous recordings, and this recording will also be uploaded in YouTube. So
Okay.
guys, Python and SQL, I thought to put it as a free classes, okay, in YouTube. But yeah, after that, as I discussed as a payment, 11,999, okay, just okay for after a month, okay, we might have that package, right?
Sure.
Yeah, yeah. Just put it into your notice. I'm just informing in prayer. Yeah. And if you guys have any referrals, just please, okay, show us our YouTube and just refer them. We will take care.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time. If any questions, let me know. Class is done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.